Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna do something a little wild. I'm kind of nervous, but I think it'll be okay. Okay, so if you watched my academic passion planner review and unboxing, there was one major dilemma. I don't like any of the colors. Nope, none of them. They're fine, they're okay, but I don't have the same love that I have when they released the Rose Gold Planner, at least enough, infatuation to stick it out for an entire year. That was my big dilemma. I wanted a color. If I was gonna start a new planner, this planner ends the end of July, so it's an academic planner. And if I don't love the planner, then I'm not gonna use it. And I'm just gonna use my plum paper planners. And that's fine, but I like using my passion planner and I like showing you guys how I use a passion planner. And I'm a Pash Fam member. Like, that's who I am. It's part of my soul. I have to use a passion planner. I can't not use it. I know. Do you feel the panic? Because I do. And so I was like, well, maybe I'll do the black. Like, the black's fine. Like, you can't go wrong with black. It's whatever. I'll get some vinyl stickers. Maybe I can make it cute. And I actually have a really good example. Is I have a holographic vinyl sticker on one of my Yeti cups. And it's peeling and this cup has been well loved. And I just know if it can't survive on my water bottle, it's not gonna survive on this. I mean, these go through the ringer. And so then I was kind of bummed about that. And then I remembered that we had talked about my red planner that I got, the red hardcover that I got during their holiday rep appreciation kind of thing, where they sent a bunch of hardcover planners to the Pash Fam that are the most active. I don't know how they categorize it, the words. I don't have the right words. That's what I'm gonna say. And I love this cover, and it's so pretty, and it's so soft, and I love how it feels. And so then I was like, well, maybe, I haven't really used it, because again, I was using an academic planner, and I got this planner like a week before the year was over. Like, I got it like 2 days before Christmas, and I was just like, I don't have time to start a new planner, and I'm already using a planner, and I want to use a planner for the full year. That's what I want. That's who I am. I'm not gonna switch. And so I've stuck it out. Yay. Applause for me. But I was like, well, maybe I'll start it in August and just use the last couple months, and the front part's not gonna be used, and that's a really big bummer, but it is what it is. And hopefully they come out with new planners in better colors for 2020. But what if they don't? I know. Because I don't know. People ask me, well, what are they going to be? I don't know. I don't have the inside scoop. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to use this hardcover because I love it so much. But we're going to perform some serious passion planner surgery. Yeah, I know. I'm going to take the insides of this academic planner and I'm going to smush them in the insides of this hardbound planner, because this is the color I want, and I want what I want. But if you know me, there's a little situation a couple years ago where all the passion planners were having issues with their binding and they were falling apart, and I did a whole how to fix the binding on your passion planner where I ripped out the insides of a passion planner. Oop, there's stickers in there. And fixed it and put them back in. So if I can do that, I can do this, but it's always still just a little scary. So let's give it a try, shall we? So this is what we're gonna do. I have this as an academic. It's just, I hope it's the right start day. Ooh, it is a Monday. Ooh, I'm not gonna like that. I'll like it, it'll be fine. It is what it is. It's either that or tear apart this brown one. What's this brown one? Brown one's a Sunday. We'll stick with Monday. I'll be okay with it. It's really not that big of a deal. I made it way more dramatic than it was. So I'm gonna go ahead and, yeah, so I have this academic black planner. I've got my planner that I want, the color that I want. So if you want to do a rose gold, you can get a 2019 Pro rose gold or the ocean blue or the atrium red. Order, you know, and I'm sure they're on sale right now, so you can get it for cheap or more affordable than, you know, full price. Get yourself an academic one and we'll flip them. So what you need a metal ruler, preferably a metal ruler because plastic rulers are plastic and your X-Acto blade when you're slicing might cut into the plastic and that won't make a straight line. You need an X-Acto blade or some sort of utility blade like this. This is the Slice brand one that they sent me. It has a ceramic blade and I'm super excited to use it. So we have that, and then what you'll need is book tape. This is the Scotch brand. I got it off Amazon. It's like $6. It's basically glorified masking tape. I really don't know what the difference is, to be quite honest. But I ordered it to do that last video that I was talking about fixing your binding, and again, it comes in a huge roll, 15 yards, like, so you can bind all the things if you really want to. So yeah, those are the basic utensils you need. I mean, easy peasy. So let's go ahead, again, ooh, we're gonna do it, you know? And if it fails, at least it'll make a good video. So how passion planners are bound is they have this cover. Everything is bound all together in this spine, and then the cover is just wrapped around like that. So we just need to get this chunk out. So what we're gonna do is right at this crease, we're gonna slice all the way down in the front and in the back. So right now I'm gonna kind of get it nice and loose a little bit, just so it's easier to cut. So let's go ahead, we'll grab our ruler and we're gonna bring it right along the edge of this spine. Okay, I'm gonna use my stack of planners because I was filming other videos as kind of a little holder for this planner. I'm gonna line my ruler up. You know what, I don't like that. We're gonna go this way. It's all what you feel comfortable in. Oh, that was easy peasy. I was way overthinking it. And we're just gonna slice right along the seam. It might take a couple passes because it is a thicker paper. Just like that. Boom. Okay. So as you can see, we have the front cover totally ripped off this planner. Oh, I see what they did. Okay. So now we got to do the back cover. So again, I'm going to line up my ruler right along the seam. And then take my blade, and your blade will kind of tuck right in the pocket where the planner isn't attached to the cover anymore, right in the middle. So it really kind of guides itself and you don't have to do too much sawing away at it. So one thing that did come off with it was these, just like this extra back page, but I'll show you something we can do if that happens to you to help reinforce the spine as well. We can use the book tape and just fix that quick and easy, because you will see when I was cutting, there's some fabric that helps just keep the binding together at the top and the bottom. That kind of peeled off a little bit, as well as where like the green ribbon is, and we can fix that no problem. I'll actually probably, let's see, how bad was it? It wasn't too bad. Nope, we'll just use the binding tape. I was gonna pull out some glue, but I don't think we'll need to do that. So I'm gonna go ahead, here's my insides. I'm gonna go ahead and set this aside. Here's my cover. Who wants a Passion Planner cover? Anyone? Right? Don't you think I could find something useful for this? It'd make like a nice purse. Put a little zipper along the top, you have a Passion Planner purse. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this aside because we don't need that, and we're gonna do the same thing to this. So we're 1 for 1, and I'm feeling pretty confident. So again, line up the ruler right along the seam. Boom. And we're gonna flip. Line up our ruler. Give it another. Pass. Okay. And we have our old insides. Oh look, we could even add some more dot grid pages if we really wanted to. Might not be a bad idea, but we'll go ahead and set this aside because we're not gonna need it anymore. So what I'm gonna do really quick is, since there's some extra, you know, where I ripped out the insides, I'm just gonna go ahead and trim this up a little bit so it's nice and neat and clean. Okay, so once your cover's all cleaned up, I left this little piece because it's like glued in there, and so it was there before I ripped the insides out, so it's gonna stay there. Is there anything in this pocket? No, okay. So now that this is cleaned up, we can go ahead and take the insides that we want. Now remember how these pages, they got cut off too? We're gonna fix that. So what we're gonna do is, if this happens to you, you're gonna need one more supply. You're gonna need some big binder clips. Because what you're gonna do is you're gonna align it up and you're gonna clip it. Now you wanna leave some space because you're gonna wrap it in the tape, so you need a good margin for your tape to sit. And we'll put one at the top and one at the bottom, and then I figured we might as well put some on the sides just to really secure it. So you'll really only need 2, but I have a bunch of these, so I went crazy and did 4. Okay, now for the tape. The best part is there's instructions on the back too. So if you do get lost, look at the instructions. I actually had a project when I was in school where we had to make, like we had to design and write our own books, and then we had to bind them ourselves. So I kind of am familiar with how to do this. I wouldn't say I'm a professional by any means though. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna cut out some of our bookbinding tape, and it's gonna be just a little bit longer than our actual book. This keeps rolling on me. Because then we can trim it to size. You can take away, you can't add more, which is normally the opposite. Okay, so we're gonna line this up, and I'm gonna line it a little bit at an angle just from how I'm sitting. That's the most comfortable for me. And you're gonna kind of, I really went wild with the, how long this is. And you're gonna try to center it best you can. It's not the biggest deal if it's not perfectly centered. And we're gonna just press that on there. Next, I should get a cut mat, but we'll just use scissors. So now that it's on there, I wanna make sure, let me zoom in. See, these are the pages that were kind of coming apart. I want to make sure those are really squished in there, because when I start wrapping this around, I want to make sure that it's flush and it's not loose. So let's start with the side that's closest to me. And we're just going to pull it down. It's going to want to crease, so be slow and methodical, don't rush it. Now to do the other side, again, make sure that the pages that got separated are flush and align with the other pages. And just slowly, I'm just starting from the top and rubbing my thumb down to get all the air bubbles out. Boom. Just like that. So now I'm really going to press along the spine. Make sure that the tape is really secure. Oh, just like that. So now we have to go through and trim our edges. Make sure you don't cut your green ribbon off. I mean, unless you want to. This is also a good opportunity if you want to add more ribbons. This is the perfect time to do it. So you can just, if you have, you know, just a satin ribbon or a glitter ribbon or whatever kind of ribbon you want, before you put the tape on, just dab a little bit of glue, glue it on, and then put your tape over it, and there you go. I mean, you could add as many ribbons as you want at that point. Over here like, well, maybe I should add some ribbon. I do have a pretty rose gold ribbon. Now that that's part done, now that that part is done, you can go ahead and take off your binder clips, and you should have a complete book. Boom, no loose pages anymore. Okay, now the whole point to put it in the planner. So I'm just gonna mess with the alignment a little bit. The hardcovers are a little difficult just because they're not smushy, you know, like the soft covers are. So they kind of fit a very particular way, like a puzzle. So let's do the front cover first. So we're gonna take our bookbinding tape and we're gonna just take our tape out kind of like what we just did. And tape it right here on the front and do like half on the page and half of it hanging off so it can adhere to the cover. So let me show you what I mean, because sometimes saying it makes zero sense. Okay. Perfect. I need bigger scissors. There we go. And I can kind of just line it up right where the tape is. You can kind of see the line right where the tape's sitting already from when we did the binding for the spine. Oop, oop, oop. So that's kind of what I'm gonna go off of. It's not perfectly straight, but that's okay. I never really look at my front cover anyways. And I'm kind of planning on decorating this front page. Okay, so then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to, of course it's clear, so I'm like, let me show you what I'm doing. I'm just gonna fold it and hold it with my hand while I align it with the spine. And then once it's in a place that I like, smush it all together with the tape. Boom. And give it a good firm press. Okay. And then just like we did when we were earlier, give it a nice cleanup. Okay, now our front cover's on. Time to do the back, which will be a little easier because it's kind of already aligned with the cover. Since I did the front, it's more like reinforced. That's the word. So just like we did with the front, get your piece. Oh no, it's splitting. Okay. just like that, and just like we did, I'm gonna line it up with the tape line from our previous binding. Press that on nice and firm. Oop. Ah! And then fold it back and align it. And press it on. Apply some pressure. And now we just have to do what we did with the last one and clean it up. I'm gonna clean up this tape to just be right in alignment with this pocket. Okay, this is all cleaned up, so guess what? We now have an academic passion planner inside the hardcover of one of their 2019 planners. So one thing you could do is, I mean, obviously this isn't the prettiest. So what you could do is you could go get some washi tape and cover it in washi tape or some scrapbook paper, you know, in some sort of pattern that you really like, and cover this up and you'll never even notice, and it will help reinforce this tape that you use to bind your planner. Otherwise, like, you'd never even know. It's gonna hold up just the way that it would a normal passion planner, and now you'll have it in a color that you'll like. So this will work with, you know, these hardcover ones, or even, you know, the soft covers like the other ones have. Just, you know, tape it in the same that you would, and the binding's gonna expand just like it would because you didn't affect any of this. And yeah, what do you guys think? Did you think I was nuts at the beginning for wanting to do this? I was a little nervous, but I'm really excited now to use my new planner. I'm totally gonna go to Michael's or Hobby Lobby and get some fun paper to put in this side, just because why not? I'm gonna go ham. I am gonna do another video here shortly, because it's coming up, on how to set up a new passion planner, at least what I do to set up a new passion planner. And the big question now is, what color tabs should I do? I had red ones. Look at these. This is so sad. I had red ones. I should just put that over there. On it before, and I really liked that, but maybe I should do something. It's a little Christmassy, you know, the red on red. So maybe I should do, you know, a color. The choices. It's hard. I don't know how you guys do it. So let me know your thoughts, or if you have any questions. I know this is a scary, terrifying thing to do to your planner, especially if you've never done it before and you're not, you know, technically skilled like I have. I've had at least a little bit of experience doing this. So let me know if you do have any questions. I'd be more than happy to help answer them. And yeah, I hope you guys don't think I'm too nuts. As always, if you haven't already, please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, because that does help me tremendously, especially as a smaller YouTube channel. And I will see you guys next time when we get this baby ready to get used for an entire year. Oh, I can't wait. See you next time, guys. Bye.